Hey folks, so I've just rubbed this one down so I'm going to paint over it. I've got hundreds of these. They're 10 by 8, and only 10 by 8 because I've got a frame that they fit. And it's just quite a nice size just to do a little one here and there. I'm going to completely change this. I don't know what I'm going to do. One of my subscribers, a Wilder, I apologise if I've got your name wrong, a Wilder, but a Wilder. She's asked me some questions about de Kooning and the guy that did all the like flag type pictures. I remember his name for a moment. I don't work from anybody. I don't have a philosophy about what is good and what is not good. I just paint simple pictures. I try to keep them uncomplicated because I know a lot of the people that follow me are basic beginners, or they haven't tried oils, still doing watercolours. I'm trying to think of that. The guy, it doesn't really matter. I haven't got a philosophy on painting as such. I watched a wonderful documentary yesterday on YouTube on the great Dutch artist. I forgot his name. I'm losing the plot. The greatest portrait painter, really. I suppose he was. So I'm prepared. I haven't even thought about what I'm going to say. Come on, Dutch artist, 300 years ago, painted mostly, well not mostly, but painted loads of self-portraits, absolutely wonderful painter, and I think one of his great paintings is The Night Watchman. But we're all different. We all have a different approach to painting. I was talking about once we get into it, I just do simple scenes really. You can't put a lot on a scene like that really. It's just having fun with the paint as much as anything. So de Kooning, well, I don't really know much about de Kooning. I've seen documentaries on him. But I try to do abstracts, but the nearest I can get to them are the series I've been doing in my larger cartridge paper books, inspired by a lovely Danish painter, Marie-Louise. But I don't copy what she does. She just inspires me to paint in a very simple way that is semi-abstract. But whether people like them or not, it's not for me to say. But I publish them, and I hope every painting I do is more or less an original. Oh, come on, come on, shout loud. What's the Dutch painter? The great Dutch painter. Oh, I can't believe my brain is going faster than my brush. Anyway, so it'll come to me. It will come to me. Basic palette. My basic palette is a cadmium red, ultramarine, burnt sienna, Payne's grey, and there's cadmium yellow light, and some yellow ochre. Although I don't count the Payne's grey as a colour, it's a neutral. It's very, very useful for darkening a blue, the blues, or mixing a quick green with that. They're beautiful, these two colours. When you mix them together, we've got sap green here. We tried that the other week. So what I'll do, I'm going to go completely over this just to make a painting. Pinch of oil. Let's get a bit of blue and a bit of white. Pinch of oil. So we'll just obliterate what's underneath this. Leave a hole there for anything I might put on it. Now it's going to be a little bit tacky after a while, I hope. Loads of. Oh, come on! I've dipped that in the burnt sienna. How the heck did that happen? Oh well, never mind. Let's paint it out. I will soon get out of that. Well, there we are. We've got a great sky. I like streaky sky. They're very easy to do. Painting doesn't have to be difficult. It should be fun. This size, well, you know, you can put anything over that. I mean, that's completely different to what I was thinking about. My cloth is dirty, so we'll have a new one. I try and do a painting a day apart from Sundays and Tuesdays. Well, Tuesday is the bike ride, but as you know, or you might not know, I came to grief over a week ago, on the bike ride along the River Wandle with my mates. Although we weren't on the Wandle, we were on the road, having come away from the river to avoid a lot of mud because we had a lot of rain. And what can I say? I bought a new saddle from Lidl. They had a lot. They've still got some. I had a look this morning when we got refunded for the car. What happened was that I knew it was a bit dodgy because trying to get off the saddle, it was quite difficult if you wanted to slide, as most people do on bikes. You want to slide off, slide on, and I knew something would happen, but I turned around by just jumping my bike around a bit and just ready to get on the saddle or get off the saddle and turn the bike round. Well, my jeans, the friction caused between my jeans and the saddle did for me. I came off and I couldn't put my foot down because I couldn't get my jeans to slide on the saddle. So I ended up with a fractured rib, which is a bit painful when I cough, because I've always got a cough. So we went back to Lidl today, having told their head office that these saddles are absolutely death traps, because if you were in a crowd or doing some sort of riding a bit fast and you suddenly wanted to get off the saddle and find that you can't because it's gripped by it, very dangerous. Anyway, they refunded the money, no problem about that. We had the receipt, and I just hope that others haven't come to grief as well. So, you can feel the surface of the sort of rubbery seat, a very nice looking saddle, very easy to adjust, but when you rub two naps together, well, you get an accident, don't you? And that was me. First, what we're going to do here? Well, I did one yesterday. I just put a bit of I'll do something like that. Bit of a beach. No, see, we have the sea coming around there. Let's get. Right, we could sort of make that into sort of a misty one. Let's get a brush and I'll use this brush and just get a bit of a shore, rocky shore. Mix those colours together. Just making this up. I put a house, like a fisherman's cottage, in the one I did yesterday. I don't know what I'll do with this, but put some ochre in there, a bit of white. Just making up from, not even memory, I'm just making a picture. Now we want some bit of rocks in between that. So just sienna and stuff. Okay, get a dark bit of that Payne's grey. It's so useful. Sort of a memory of Cornwall, but much lighter rock. So. Right, but model those. I think that's quite good. Have a bit of a sandy beach along here. Titivate it in a minute. The name of that artist hasn't popped into my head yet. Going to get some counter change there. Do that with a bit of dark. We can fiddle around with that. We could even put a house on it. But that might be a bit naff. It's probably a memory of yesterday's painting. Let's just say. Bit of blue on there, don't want that. Not yet, anyway. Let's get a little bit of that blue in there then. Blue? That's not blue. It's annoying me now. What else if we do that? If we just drag that down. Put the water in there. Sandy colour, bit of ochre. I'll put a bit of green on there, I think. Got to have a focal point in here somewhere. I'm just going to change by a bit of light and yellow. That's wrong there, but I've a bit of oil. Rembrandt. Ah, Rembrandt. Of course. Yeah. Took about 10 minutes of it to work through the layers of my brain. Now I could use a knife on this, but I want to do this. getting some good contrast there. Let's get a slightly blue tinge in some of this. I need that more. Now, this is taking quite a time. Just working from your brain, one bit sort of jogs another bit on. A bit dark green in there. Now then, now where would I? Where? Ren. Of course. Now, I could. Put some on the top here. Put some filling on the top. I'm sure I've got a brush that would paint very fine. Well, I've got this one, the old favourite. I'll get some more Payne's grey on there. You can use black, of course. This is a bit sort of a lighter. Chimney. Oh, bench in the way. Oh, let's put a bit of a tree that disguise that. red, blue, yellow. Not dark enough, but the paint's grey. Get that chimney up there a bit better. I'll leave that. Let's just a little bit of right, okay, what are we doing now? Let's, just put a little bit of texture in. Okay, well, what's going on? Right, let's just get that water down there, that reflection. Well, I don't know what you think of this one, but got a bit of a darker grey. Alright, let's get a bit of a splash up here. Well, I'm going to leave that. I think there's enough in that for a small painting. Got filthy hands. I'll put it in the mount, in the frame. So bear with me for a moment while I take all this off. I'm listening to the radio, and I always listen to the radio when I'm painting. But I only talk radio. I like to be engaged a bit, trying to remember people like the great Rembrandt. Going in the frame. Couple of pins. Another one. they're talking about the wine experts talking to it's very funny. A white Malbec, but I was looking for a red Malbec and Lidl this morning. And a gentleman about my age came up to me and said, "Oh, you want to try that? Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, all cheap ones." So I bought 6 cheap ones back of something or other. Right, okay, now let's just move that over to there. What do we have? There's that little house on the top there. That seems to go in a lot of paintings these days. But it's a very, very sort of a calm sea, sort of washed out. It could be sort of slightly misty. Anyway, let me know what you think of it, folks. Answers on a self-addressed envelope. Right, well, enjoy the rest of your day, folks. I'm going to open a bottle of, I think, a Pinot Noir. Don't drink the whole bottle. That'll be for later. See you soon. Bye-bye.